Hey Zeek, congrats on 300 subscribers. Super cool. You definitely deserve it. This is just my entry into your thread. So yeah, so pretty much I guess what you were asking was if you had to go through your collection and what would you get rid of if you had to and what would you keep no matter what. My collection's not that big. I only have about 70 records. Quality over quantity, and it's how I do it here. I don't have much room, so I can't really be getting everything. Um, but yeah, that's really easy for me. I actually have a stack of records that I picked up at the thrift store or whatever that I don't like, and they just take up room, and I have no desire to keep them. So, but I guess that's kind of cheating because I was planning on getting rid of them anyway. So I'll just actually go over and decide what I would keep and get rid of. All right, so if I had to sell a portion of this, definitely the first stuff I would get rid of would be anything that's still um, being put out and pressed on vinyl and has been for a while, something that the record label knows there's a demand for, and they're not going to stop pressing it anytime soon. Like stuff by the Misfits, like Legacy of Brutality, or Static Age here, just stuff like that, where you know they're going to continue pressing that, so it's not going to go out of print and skyrocket in price, and you're going to be kicking yourself in the ass about why'd I get rid of that? Or like Neutral Milk Hotel. I mean, classic albums like that are just not going to go out of print as long as vinyl remains having this revival. Or also super old stuff that like Simon and Garfunkel, like stuff from the 70s that you just find everywhere, like the greatest hits of them or like greatest hits of Cat Stevens, stuff like that you go into any thrift store and you'll probably find a copy of it. Now, stuff that I would want to keep definitely would be obviously anything that's either out of print or a very limited release where it's going to be tough to get that again. Stuff like this mother effer. My hands are so freaking slippery and sweaty. Okay, like this Murder by Death, Skeletons in the Closet, rarities, live, and demos. And this thing's out of print. It was pretty limited. I don't know where I would find it again. I would have to probably pay a lot to get a copy of that. Or like this horror punk band here, Calabrese. This was limited to I think like 300 or 200 or something like that, and just stuff like that would be a pain to get a copy of. Or cooler older stuff like this first pressing of Nevermind the Bollocks. He was the Sex Pistols. Just it wouldn't probably cost me too much to find this online, but it was just cool to find it for really cheap. And it's like the thrill of that, knowing you got it for so cheap and then it's worth more than you paid for it. And last but not least, I would not want to get rid of the first album I ever purchased myself, which was Gaslight Anthem 59 Sound, just because it holds a sentimental value to me that it was the first album that I owned. So yeah, that's my answer to this cool question here. Thanks for the contest. Yeah.